thunderstorm, earlier was severe down to the southwest of us. It looked like it was surging out toward the Omaha metro, and the National Weather Service put out a severe thunderstorm warning. As far as I could tell, we got one report of a 59-mile-per-hour wind gust, 59 miles per hour out around 192nd and Giles. And other than that, the winds have generally been in the range of about 40 miles per hour. Offutt Air Force Base measured 40 miles per hour. The National Weather Service office in Valley measured about 30 miles per hour. And our dual pole Super Doppler 7 radar was showing winds of around 40 to 45 miles per hour. This is the camera out at the Lewis and Clark Monument overlooking the city. And you see the lightning, but we've really not had very heavy rain up into Omaha. This is the latest, the first warning that came out for Douglas County, Western Sarpy. That's expired as of 10:30. This warning goes until 10:45, although Bellevue again measured 41 miles per hour, and that was it. And now this warning goes until 11:15 for Pottawatomie, Mills County. But we haven't seen those kind of severe winds, and I realize the NBA Finals game was on, and so we didn't do a great deal of coverage. You can see this outflow edging northward, but most areas the winds have not been that strong. There has been pretty substantial hail with this core around Plattsmouth and edging into the northern part of Mills County. And then we had this tornado warning issued here for southeastern Cass County, just southeast of Atlantic and then north of Corning. And as you look into Pottawatomie County, you can see this kind of edging out. So this is our current concern. Maybe there's some stronger wind here in Mills County, edging into portions of southern Pottawatomie County and northern Mills County. That warning goes until 11:15. You see the velocity here. So where you've got the pink, this is a little elevated, but that's where the radar is estimating winds of 50 to 60 miles per hour in both of these spots. The thing that I'm personally watching is this leading edge, and if we can get a little spin up on that front side. So we'll have to see as that edges over into Pottawatomie County. Currently, no metro tornado warnings, and the storm that came through the Omaha metro hasn't been all that strong. You can see that leading edge wind pushing out. I mentioned the hail in Plattsmouth, and then you see back out here around Ashland. I'm going to loop this back a little longer, so this goes back 45 minutes, and on that time, you can see this brighter green coming up from Saunders County. That's why they put the initial warning out, as it looked like we'd see some strong winds. But that fell apart, and winds were only about 30 miles an hour at the National Weather Service in Valley as that came through. Our radar here, 72nd and Crown Point, as these winds moved up, measured winds of 40 to 46 miles an hour across central parts of Douglas County, kind of in the Benson area, coming up from the southwest. So the only thing that we saw in Sarpy County and Douglas County was one little spot right there where the winds briefly gusted to 59 miles per hour. The rest of this has been weaker wind. However, as those winds push out to the east, sometimes in that leading edge wind with a little weak little front in the area, we're always concerned about maybe a little spin up, possibly brief, stronger wind gust there. This is a bigger problem, hail that's come down in Cass County around Plattsmouth, edging into Mills County, and then, getting up into the southern part of Pottawatomie County here. So that would be rough if you were caught in that. Looks like it went right about over Plattsmouth, and then this is the latest. So this gives you an animation where the leading edge of that is now over into Mills County from Malvern to Glenwood, edging across the northern part of the county there. So if you're in northern parts of Mills County over to Montgomery County, if that holds together, that's kind of headed towards you. We'll tilt back. This is that 3D look. So this slices through it, and the taller the core, the more likely that you've got some hail occurring with that. So we see it right now just northwest of Malvern here. And as I pivot back around, kind of right over Glenwood at the moment, some large hail indicated by dual pole Super Doppler 7 radar here, and then headed toward Malvern. And, if you're over here, Oakland, this is probably staying south of you, but we're concerned about the wind there. So this is that top-down look of the radar on satellite. So we've got two bigger clusters of storms. This one diving in toward Beatrice, winds there, maybe 60 miles an hour. We got a severe thunderstorm warning here for Jefferson County, Gage County. And then this one's surging eastward into Mills County. That's where that warning goes into Pottawatomie, Mills County here, for maybe some stronger winds. This kind of moving out of the Omaha metro now, and then, farther east, that was where we had that storm that had some rotation that the Weather Service over in Des Moines put a tornado warning on that. That is south of I-80, but it's along the Cass and Adams County line, north of Corning, well southeast of Atlantic, but kind of headed in the direction of Creston. This evening, very heavy rains came down in this area just to the west of Beatrice. So the little town of Swanton, which is here in the southern part of Saline County, the radar was estimating as much as 7 inches of rain. So there is also flash flood warning in effect for that area. And they put the considerable tag on that, which activated the wireless emergency alert for those areas. So that's serious concern with flash flooding there. Northern Gage County, southern Lancaster County, over into Odo County and southern Cass County. Now this blob is kind of edging eastward here, as we mentioned, into Mills County. Again, there's the look at Omaha here from our camera at the Lewis and Clark Monument. Lightning over Omaha at the moment. And I want to switch this over here. And as we look at the storm that's coming on through the area here, I'm going to zoom back in. Again, we've got storms over to the east of us into Iowa. Let me get back on here now to Max. So this thunderstorm over Omaha, currently non-severe, but as it continues to work off to the east, perhaps it will intensify further as it gets into the northern part of Montgomery County. For us in the Omaha Metro, again, impact weather now, 11 o'clock, 2 a.m., showers and some thunderstorms around. These are gradually going to kind of edge off to the south and east of the Omaha area. Temperatures dipping back a little bit on into the upper 60s and then into tomorrow. We're currently at 74 at Omaha, 69 degrees in Lincoln, Plattsmouth, same thing there. You look at the dew points, 60s in the metro, but truly tropical moisture. You look at those dew points in the 70s, Nebraska City, Beatrice, Falls City. So that is fuel for these thunderstorms that are dropping down from the areas up along the Omaha Metro, Lincoln, Plattsmouth. That will kind of feed into these storms. Here in the metro, 22 miles per hour. That's the wind that's being reported at Omaha's Eppley Airfield. And again, there's that live look. Before I go, let me go back over here and check the National Weather Service's feed here. 64 mile per hour gusts just reported south of Glenwood in Iowa. So I think I'm going to stay with that here for the time being. Again, the warning, new one out for York County of Nebraska, and then that flash flood warning that comes up into Sarpy County. So now we've got Cass, Mills, and Sarpy in a flash flood warning, and it looks like that's going to continue here until, check the time on that, 1:30 in the morning. 2 to 3 inches of rain look like they've fallen in Plattsmouth. At 10:28, a report of water over Webster Boulevard north of Plattsmouth. So flash flooding occurring there with that storm and kind of continues through the area. Let me back this up just a moment here. So that's our SkyCam look. I'm going to go back to the top with the loop and warnings here. So you can see how that cell's kind of surging eastward a little farther into Iowa. And I'm going to switch our cameras around a little bit here while I've got that up. So that, at least as far as the metro is concerned, the stronger storm is moving out of Omaha, but this is it right here, edging eastward, and some wind potential. We still have this tornado warning here in southeastern Cass County and the northern part of Adams County in Iowa. So all this stuff edging eastward. Now the metro, the rest of the metro here where we have this other warning, this is going to expire at 10:45. That goes for the northwest part of Mills County, eastern Sarpy County. But you see this new flash flood warning goes up here. Southern part of Sarpy County, eastern part of Cass County, western part of Mills County. Very quick 2 to 3 inches of rain having come on down through that area. That's the storm surging now into Mills County of Iowa and the southern part of Pottawatomie County here. So very heavy rainfall. Not a great deal of wind over the Omaha Metro. You see how that outflow is pushed north. So it does look like we'll wind up getting a few more storms forming back behind. So if you watched our earlier newscast, we were talking about Thunderstorms would form, start moving eastward, and then maybe start repeating over the same area. So it kind of looks like that at the moment. So bear with me here. 11:15 now, the severe thunderstorm warning that does include Oakland in Iowa for some wind starting to kind of surge out to the east there. Looks like there was some wind down here in Mills County. And if you're in Montgomery County, that's kind of heading towards you too. Here's a look at that. So this leading edge, somewhat stronger winds. Here's Red Oak, not currently in the warning, but that is edging eastward here. So some stronger winds starting to accelerate there. Pretty fortunate over the Omaha Metro that we were mostly spared by some of that wind that moved on through. And then here's the animation just over the last 15 minutes. So stronger winds with the pink over there into Iowa, Mills, and also Pottawatomie County. Still a little bit of a southwest breeze here, but more like 20 to 30 miles an hour from Saunders County into western parts of Douglas County. This goes back a little bit farther, and you can see that extra surge pushing here into Mills County and also Pottawatomie County, the kind of leading edge right there. So stronger winds, Macedonia, and then close to Red Oak, near and also just north of there. I'm going to actually move this over just a bit. Here you can see on the velocity what we had for that possible tornado. Okay, here's Messina. See that area right here. So we had toward Omaha and away from Omaha right in that spot. So this little rotating thunderstorm is the reason for that tornado warning. Continues here over the southeast part of Cass County. This is Adams County. There's Corning, so just south of Messina, but kind of in open country there. And back here, closer to the metro, probably a pretty big deal here. The hail that's come down across northern Cass County and into Mills County. Not too much into Pottawatomie County. You see the county line right there, but this would be an indication of maybe hail as large as golf ball size around Plattsmouth and then eastward into Mills County of Iowa. So kind of a rough night for folks just on the southeast part of the Omaha Metro. And then the current look at the hail, biggest right here around Malvern. Does look like it's diminishing a bit, and I'm going to widen this out so you can get a sense for around the viewing area. This is now the only storm with substantial hail, which is a pretty good indicator for the the strength of the thunderstorms. This looks like the current strongest one that we have in Mills County, but weakening a bit. And as I get closer in here, we'll kind of give you an idea. Malvern looks like it's very close to where there's the hail. Looks like Glenwood did get into it. Silver City pretty close. And now Malvern here, pardon me, as that storm continues to edge off to the east and southeast. So it still looks like that's the biggest core right here. A little bit on that line just north of Nebraska City, and then the storm has weakened a bit. There are new warnings for these cells out here, which is a little concerning for folks, kind of west of Lincoln. These thunderstorms continue to build and produce a flash flood threat as they work back down into that area, kind of around southwest of the Lincoln area. Still, looks like this is the biggest storm that we have at the moment here over Mills County in Iowa here. Good look at this on the radar and satellite where you can see the two clusters of bigger storms. This one, Mills County, pardon me, and then also down toward Beatrice, although it looks like it's kind of edging out ahead of its best outflow there, and in all likelihood, kind of coming to the end of where the stronger winds are going to be. Some moisture feed coming up into this cell over Mills County. Then you have the cell approaching Creston from the west. So this currently is the focus. And again, the warning expires at 10:45 for this western part. I believe at that time we'll probably toss it over to Bill and Julie on news. There's a look at downtown Embassy Suites. You see flag right here, not particularly windy, but this stuff continues to edge off to the east and sort of out of the rest of Omaha here. Back up a little bit here. Now looking like somewhat stronger winds right there near Macedonia and continuing off to the east and southeast from there. Still have the tornado warning continuing for this cell just southeast of Atlantic and Iowa. So that looks like that has just now expired. And they've expired the warning here for the rest of the Sarpy County area and also for the area here of Cass County. So good news from that standpoint. Here in the metro, the storm that's edging out to the east continues to be stronger, at least as far as wind, right there near Macedonia. So back here into Omaha, a little bit lighter winds. Storm looks a little bit weaker. I'm going to show you the regular radar, kind of what we call the reflectivity, and you'll see where that's going. All right, so we are about to go into the rest of our 10 o'clock newscast now, but of note, flash flood warnings, Western Mills, the extreme southern part of Sarpy County, Cass County, down into Odo County, and then also down into Gage County, Jefferson County, Saline County. There's a considerable flood threat with this, where the radar was estimating 7 inches of rain in that area northwest of Beatrice. Rough night for those folks. We just kind of got glanced by this here in the Omaha Metro as the storm came on through. Not that strong of winds over the Omaha Metro, but we are tracking this pretty closely in Mills County, Iowa, heading into northern Montgomery County. Bill and Julie, get up the latest on our news here, and we'll have a full weather segment coming up in just a bit.